guys, welcome to Fanm Kreyol Takeover, presented by Lux Media and Fanm Inc. I am your host, Carmen with the C, and today we have, oh my gosh, I just love her. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Sandra, owner of Cherish Steam Spa. And basically what my spa is about is vaginal steaming.
Right, sister, this right here. I know most of the times we highlight the women, but I need you guys to pay a lot of attention on this show, okay? Because we need this. We need not only to take care of our outside appearances, but our like internal, like what's we need to get that
Right.
So please tell us where are you from?
Well, I'm born and raised in Florida, but my parents are Haitian. They're from Gonaive and Oka.
Okay,
So,
okay.
yeah, so I'm Haitian American, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how did you start this?
Well, how I started this is as a child. This is what I watched my mom do. Every Sunday, she'll have a group of 5 ladies come in and they'll just disappear in the bathroom. And as a child, like, what is this stuff? But not really pay attention. And as I got older, I heard a conversation. Mes amis, Jacques di Bagalabo. Mes amis, what the heck are these people talking about? And then when I experienced my first cycle and I had the bad period cramps, and my mom took me and disappeared in the bathroom, I'm like, so this what you was doing. Tell me some more. And then from there, I just been doing it. I did it on my friend. She gave me great feedback. And then she told her friend, and that's how this whole party started.
That's crazy. I wonder, how did your mom come up with it? Because it's like it's not like a ritual thing that every person does or every mom does, because I don't know about it.
Right. Well, my mom have a big family. It's 12 of them and 8 sisters. So imagine in Haiti, you just got your mom, you got all these sisters, and they got all these type of problems, or stomach hurt, period hurt. So my mom just said, let me just do the bang bath for them, but not the bang bath, but the vape. And then from there, she just kept doing it as a child for her sisters. And then when she got here and she went to her church and her ladies told her, hey, I have these issues too. And she's like, and it came from there, and that's how it just been going.
Yeah. So, how did your mom feel about it when you started this?
Well, at first she was kind of skeptical because she's like, well, you got to be careful because some people this, some people that, they don't believe in it. And then that's where probably more problems come with it. I'm like, Mom, stop thinking negative. This is something that's actually helping people and it's natural on top of that. So why not share this gift to the world? She's like, well, they got you.
Right.
I'll be right here with you. And then from there, I just did it.
As a little girl, what did she actually want you, or what was her hopes for you as a little girl?
Well, like we all know, Haitian parents know the 3 L's. Like I live. Exactly. So, of course, she wanted me to become a nurse because my mom's a nurse. She's an RN. So she wanted me to take after her. But I love helping people, but that's not my passion, like in hospitals and stuff like that. So I just said, let me find my own path. And then, honestly, I start off in hospitality, admission, travel, tourism. I have a degree in that. So I say, you know what? Let me see what's beyond this. And then from there, I have great customer service skills when I help people. The people are comfortable with me. So I said, why not add this in it with my great customer service and make this one?
Right.
So it all worked out.
So how do you feel like your business can help empower women?
Oh, most definitely, in several different ways. Us women, you already know, we go through a lot of issues.
Right.
So for you to come in and do this treatment, it's like a healing process. Like some people I have come in that meditate. I have people that share their deepest secrets with me. And it's all about healing from inside and out. And it's just amazing. It's just amazing.
So walk me through your process. Let's say if I were to come in and say, look, sis, I got some issues.
Right.
It's not working properly.
Right.
It's not getting wet.
Right.
It's a little funky.
Right.
So what would the treatment be for me? Like what would the steps be?
Well, when you come into my facility, of course, you have to come in and do just a evaluation. They ask you a couple of questions. And then from there, I take you in the room and just I place you on the throne because I have a throne because us women, we are queens, so we need to cherish what is ours. And then from there, they explain to me what they have going on. And then from there, I explain the whole process of the treatment, the benefits of it, and as well, with certain of my treatments, they come with a special gift. And basically what that is, once that goes inside of you, and I tell you, the issue that you had will be gone just like that. And it's just amazing.
It's like, how does the steam work? It's like, okay, it's steaming and then stuff comes out, or it's like...
Well, it just requires you come in and sitting on a custom unit, and basically you're sitting over water and herbs. And how you're going to receive your benefits is basically the smell, the aroma of the herbs, and the steam is what's going to go up inside of you and pull everything down. You're sitting on the throne for 35 minutes. So as you're sitting there, you feel moisture
That just feels
dripping.
so relaxing.
You feel your uterus contracting. That's I reckon why you're doing it, your Kegels as well to help, of course, in that area. And you feel amazing, like you feel stuff releasing, especially if you're having issues already. And it's just amazing, amazing.
Okay, so you also have products as well.
Yes, I do sell my feminine wash and hygienic care products as well. Yep.
You also explained to me before we started. You said some people get it mixed up when it comes to vaginal steaming or even the products, or like what did you mean by that?
Well, when I explain people to vaginal steam, they instantly say, well, I'm tight down there. I don't need that. And it's like, no, it's not just for that. It's for things that you would tell your doctor about, and they'll tell you, well, I'll give you this for that. I'll give you that. And you're like, well, doctor, you gave me this, but it's causing this again. And this is just basically natural herbs. You're not requiring to do anything to just sit there. And especially my products, all my products are made fresh and natural because I grow my own herbs. Like I said, this is what my mom been doing for a while. So we have a whole jardin full of herbs. So it's just, like I said, amazing and natural. You can't beat those two things. Girl, I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you.
So, you said the thrones, because I've been following you for a minute. It's just the whole throne. I mean, it's like a mental thing. I feel like when you from what I've seen, it's like you come in and it's just like the whole environment, the whole setting.
Exactly. And as soon as people come in, they feel, wow, I feel at ease. I feel relaxed because you're in a small room just with me and you, very intimate, nice candles lit, there's salt now. And on top of that, I give you complimentary wine, tea. And then on top of that, you're sitting there. And as soon as people walk in, they're like, wow, I feel like a queen. And I have to tell them, you are a queen. That's why you're sitting on this throne to cherish what is yours.
Right.
And they're like, instantly, you know what? I need to be catered to myself like this. And that's how we all women should always think. Always take care of ourselves. We don't have to go somewhere to realize, oh my gosh, I'm a queen.
Right.
You should already know that instantly. Right.
That's a whole crown on your head. I didn't realize that. So how often do you recommend for someone to do a vaginal steam?
Well, like I tell all women, if you have a cycle, I recommend to just do this 2 times a month. Once before your period and once after your period. And if you don't have a cycle, you're irregular, going through menopause, once a month. This is something you can't do every day, every week. Of course, they will mess with your pH balance and then you'll be in trouble. So twice a month is maximum for these treatments.
Okay, so now that we're on this topic and steaming and once a month, twice a month of vaginal, let's just touch the whole soul ties topics, the whole having sexual partners and all that. Do you have a lot of women who do have complications because they, get involved with certain men or different men all the time?
Yes, most definitely. I do have women that come in and say, hey, I got this new sex partner and his pH balance just completely threw mine off. And why is this or why is that? Like, I'm going to be a little bit vulgar.
Okay.
Some women, they allow guys to come inside of them. And some men, health is not up to date. And by you letting that guy come inside of you, you let all that his bad bacteria go inside of you. And especially your body already been on a good balanced bacteria, it's going to completely drive yours down. And that's when all the yeast come in, all the discomfort, all the itchiness, all that stuff come in because that one little thing threw your whole thing off. And on top of that, it don't have to be a person. It could be soap that you're using. It could be the panties that you're wearing that cause it, panty liners. All type of things that could cause woman balance to go off. And we just have to be very careful about what we're putting in our body and how we take care of our body. Right.
Do you also have like classes or tutorials about, cause I mean, it's one thing to do the steam, but like once I do the steam and I go home and I continue to wear the same panties, continue the same
right.
So I need, like, do you teach women?
Yes, I do. When it comes to my facility, I teach them. And on top of that, my clients, they always have my personal number. So if they have any type of issue, any type of question, they'll quickly text me, hey, I have this issue, what to do about that. So now I'm basically going to start like a own YouTube tutorial basically explaining the breakdown of how to take care of a woman's body.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and you're based off of in Miramar.
Correct,
right?
Miramar, Florida.
How long have you guys been open?
Well, I've been open for 4 years now, but I've been open to the public for 2 because I started from my
Okay.
home, and then from there I saw too much overwhelming, so I just started to open up a location.
So, what are your goals when it comes to Cherish Steam Spa?
Well, I have a lot of goals. My goal is to, number one, grow my business. Number two, start a nonprofit. Number three, open a woman birth center. So I have a lot of things that evolve around women that I want to get started on. And it's just there. But like I said, just need connections to
Right,
get
right.
what I need to get.
I would love for you to have this like a franchise, like just have it.
And that's in
different
mind.
places,
I already
right?
that's in mind as well
Right.
because I do have a lot of people that come to me like, "Oh my gosh, you inspire me. You inspire me to do this." I'm like, "Sure, I want to do. I'm going to help you with this." And like that, like I said, I do have like a waiting list of a lot of people that's waiting for a class with
Right.
me. So I am going to start all that real soon.
Okay, so for our viewers who who are located in South Florida, do you have like a at-home package that you can?
Yes, I do. I actually have herbs that they can purchase from my website, and I'm also going to be selling the home steam chairs where they can actually have the steamer and have the herbs, and they could do this regimen twice a month or once a month.
Okay. And another question. Now, I'm low-key asking these questions for
No.
myself. So let's say because you don't have the steam chairs now, right? How can I use the herbs? Like you can't just put it in the toilet, obviously. So
Well, no. What I recommend for people to do, you have two options. You can either buy a bucket from Home Depot and always have a hot pot or a kettle next to you, and you put the herbs there and let the steam go up. And every time the steam goes down, you add some more water. Or you could do the getaway. It's basically you get a
boil some
sitting.
water.
You know, when you go to a hospital, they have their own little porta potty.
Okay.
So you buy one of those with the bucket and a bottle, and you just add the water there and do that way as well. Because
Okay.
sometimes the bucket be uncomfortable because you don't have a cushion there. But with that chair, it's more comfortable for your butt down there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Taking notes.
But that's why I'm starting a steam
Right.
chair as well, so it could be more easier for people because some people don't have the patience to do all that extra
Right.
stuff.
Right. Okay. Taking notes. Taking notes.
Yeah.
So, because you're in this industry, how do you feel? Do you feel like you see relationships, differently, or do you see the people that you lay with, it's like a little bit more picky than an average person? I'm not saying most women aren't picky, but I'm saying because you know more than the science of it. How's your sex life?
Well, honestly, my sex life, I've been celibate for about 5 years now.
I'm just getting on it, girl. 3 months.
Yeah, so I decided to more focus on myself because sometimes when you have a partner, you get lost in that person.
Right.
So in order for you to stay focused, you have to find who you are. And sometimes require cutting things off. And that's where point I am in my life where I cut things off and I focus on me. And honestly, I'm ready for a man. If a man come my way, I'm wide open. But as of right now, just focus.
So you're looking for. I mean, you're not looking.
I'm not looking. If it
You're
comes,
ready.
I'm ready, right? If it comes, it comes.
I'm pretty sure they're like from this point on in this video, the guys probably like clicked off. But if you're still watching this video, my sister's single, okay? Right. So, who's your favorite artist?
My favorite artist? That is tricky. I have 3 favorite artists. Number 1, love Beyonce. Number 1, of course. Number 2, Tyler Perry. I just think he's so brilliant, so talented. And number 3, Alicia Keys.
Right, I love this whole natural thing she has going on.
Yeah.
Like people like me, I don't wear makeup as often. I mean, I wear it for the camera and stuff.
Right.
But on a regular basis, no, I don't do makeup. And sometimes I do kind of feel insecure. I do feel like, I shouldn't go certain places because of the makeup, and majority of the women are wearing makeup. But she actually brought it to like
everybody's attention.
I'm at the Oscars with no makeup.
Exactly, war shows, and she just did everything amazing.
Right.
Phenomenal.
So who inspires you?
Who inspires me the most? Honestly, I'm gonna say my mom, because for my mom to come from Haiti, from nothing, to come to the United States to start a family, to be able to help her children grow. It's amazing because all this stuff is going around for Haiti. So if she didn't leave where she's at to find a new life, how would I have been here? And she inspires me the most. She's honestly very strong.
Shout out to the Haitian mothers.
Yes, very much. Love you, Mom.
It's one thing to be a woman. It's another thing to be a Black woman. It's a triple threat to be a Haitian
woman.
but not, well, Caribbeans. Let me say
Correct.
Caribbeans.
Let's
I'm
say
gonna say
correct.
Caribbeans, but I feel like Haitians right now we have it most because people still that whole Haitians aren't nothing, they're dirty, they're
They
so
have
it's and the fact that they were the breadwinners. I mean, yeah, they had the husbands, but
they fight.
they fought.
They fight
They
very
fight. They
hard.
fight for their husbands. They fight for the kids. They fight.
They fight for their family.
And even if they go down, they not going down without a few punches and kicks.
Exactly. And I tell you, we Haitians, we love our culture. We love our family. Not every culture is the same way. Not every culture have that sensibility. Like, for example, Haitian parents, they could have my mom, or say, for example, they have a family member. You can stay in my house all you want to. Other cultures, no, you got to be out by next week. So it's just that showing you that they love. And when they love hard.
Right. So, how do you feel about sisterhood and women empowerment?
Oh, I think it's awesome. I think it's amazing. It's all about connecting in life. And we connect, it's called come one and come big and grow. And I'm all about helping each other. You have to help each other in life. God didn't create one. He created 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 everything. So when you come together, you make everything possible.
So besides your business, how have you practiced sisterhood and women empowerment?
Well, honestly, how I practice is my mom. Everything relates back to my mom. Because before she started these things, she started off in church. She go to people's home. She helped them. Like, as a child, my mom's a nurse. She go to people home who have disability issue, who can't cook, who can't do nothing. And we'll go there. We'll spend the whole day with them. We'll cook for them. We'll do their laundry. We just do things just to help people show that we appreciate you. We are here for you. If you have a problem, don't be scared to call. So that's how I look at women empowerment. It's all about helping.
Okay. And so I'm pretty sure when you're coming up with your business, you had a lot of ups and downs, because I know business is not, even to this day, a business is not truly successful until after like the 5-year mark.
Correct.
Between the first and 5th year, you're going through a lot of things.
Correct.
So as you're going through these things, what gets you out of bed and what pushes you away from the thoughts of, you know what, this is not it. Maybe this is not my calling. Let me just walk away from this. What pushes you away from that?
God, most definitely God. When I'm having a problem, when I'm having a downtime, I just throw my hands up in the air and I pray. I say, you know what, God, this is too hard for me. Let me just leave this all in your hand. And when you trust in him, he takes you far. He opened up doors for you, opportunities that you would never see a mile away. For example, I was on a talk show, and I didn't even see that coming. I wrote it down because the way I run my life is that I have a notebook that I write down everything I want to accomplish, and every time I get accomplished, I scratch it off. And I wrote that in there, and it was nowhere on my mind, and that person just came knocking on my door. So
Speaking of the talk show, you were on Amara Anegra. You know her name is a tongue tie for me, but you was on her Girl Talk feature.
Yeah.
You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Well, honestly, she came to me as a client. She follows me on social media, and then one day she just called me like, hey, what is this about? Can I come in like right now today? I'm like, sure. And she came in and I explained everything to her. She did the treatment and she absolutely loved everything. She's like, girl, I have to tell this world about you. And then from there, me and her just been connecting with people all around.
So like, have you ever thought about going to different schools? And when I say school, I mean like colleges, like the adolescents, or the young adults, because most of us, not all of us, we didn't really go through the whole sex ed. They're actually taking, we had that, some of us had that growing up in elementary, but they're actually taking that out of curriculars, school curriculums.
Right.
And so in college, this is where, we're out of home. We have freedom. So we see it as, oh, boys. Oh,
right.
He comes to our room tonight. Oh, that.
Right.
So like,
exactly.
Have you ever thought about doing not really a mentor program where you go to different schools and touch up?
Like I said, I do have a lot of people reach out to me, especially a lot of college kids that want me to come out and do a workshop, do the V-steam, let people know about this benefits as well as cleanse your body at the same time. So that is something that is in my agenda for me to start a workshop and traveling and letting people know the healthy benefits about vaginal steam. So
please
yes.
do, because I have a school in mind. Child, let me know when you're ready. Let me know when you're ready.
We connected. We definitely will be. You're right.
Right, because I feel like it's really young adults. We it's like our parents, especially Haitians,
Mm-hmm.
and I say this a lot, is just when it comes to our minstrels and stuff like that, I was kind of scared to talk to my mom about that, or even let her know that. The only thing that she told me, and I don't even know why she told me this. Oh, you have your period? Mettons qu'il a de blanc sous. What? Why am I gonna wear? And that was for my first period, but it's like that was it. And then all she said was, "Okay, yes."
That's all. Exactly.
That's all she said, and to her, that was the talk.
Right. No. Like I said, my mom was like an open book. Mm-hmm. Like when my mom was studying for school for nursing, literally she set me right there and opened at that book. This is what gonorrhea looked like. This is what this looked like. This is what this looked like. And let me explain to you how you get this. So I was already knowledgeable about that. My mom was very open with us. She let us know what you could catch, what are things out there. We do oral sex. So I was, like I said, I knew about all this stuff at a young age.
Now I have a question. Is your mom more Americanized? And when I say Americanized, to some people who may not understand it, she speaks English. She came to the States at a young age, and she understands American culture. Is she Americanized?
No, my mom was full Haitian.
See, bless you, my mom opened up a book talking about gonorrhea and all that. All she told me is
vehicle. That's it. Exactly.
That was it.
My mom taught me very well. So
right.
Thank you, Mommy.
Shout out to her. And honestly, I feel like parents need to know how truly important. I'm going to get in pound keep you koyo pa boys and parler de ça. They feel like, no, my daughter should know. I don't need to talk about that, or why do I need to tell her about that? She's too young. Oh, you're never too young to know about things that can actually harm you, or in the future.
Correct.
You need to install this into your minds at a young age, because growing up is like, well,
yep. That's true. And then that's good for me, because as a child, since I knew this stuff when I was in from 5th grade all the way up to school, I was always that girl. People run to me, do you have this? Do you have a baby wipe? Do you have a pad? Because I was always that girl. People come to me, I don't feel comfortable. Tell me what's wrong. And I was always there like, okay, not a problem. Let me see. That's who I was. I was always that comfortable person. Anybody could talk to me about anything, and I would be there with no judgment. There for you.
See, I'm here with the pad thing, because I was the plug when it came to the pad. I was so much of the plug where it's like, okay, you want a pad? That's $1, sis. Because when it's time for me to get my period, I'm all out. What's going on? So yeah, I mean, it's a lot of things that women should talk about, especially when they get their menstruals, how they should take care of the used product. Because some people don't understand that you're supposed to wrap it up in toilet paper and then wrap it up with the wrapper, then put it away, and then put a tissue paper on top of it. Nobody needs to see it. Nobody needs to know that you have your period.
And you go to public bathrooms every day, you just see the pad in there. You're like, wow,
open,
really
open. It's only because
they weren't taught it.
Right.
So when I first had my cycle, Haitian parents always tell you things to scare you. Oh, yo me kapon kote swa fe bagay ve. So I'm like, what you mean bagay? With everything. So my mom taught me, listen here, even before I even had a cycle, when she had a period pass, she like, come in the bathroom, sit down and watch how I take care with my menstrual cycle. And she'll show me. Of course, my mom's Haitian. She have a toile.
My mom used to use toile.
So she have her toile, and after that, she have the bucket and bleach, and she put it there to make sure bien forte and all type of stuff. And as I got older, and I like, Mom, I'm not doing no toile. Listen, they got pads, they got garbage. So from there, she taught me, listen, you take the pad, like you said earlier, you vloop it, and it's here. Now, get it why sometimes when you vloop it, some people don't ball it up.
Right.
And sometimes, me, honestly, if I'm in certain places, I flush it down the toilet. But after that, I put it in garbage. But it's very, very knowledgeable when you know how to take care of yourself and how to handle the situation.
And I appreciate you for spreading awareness. I do. And you are a queen, and you are a belle femme.
Of course.
And on that note, I would love for you to explain to me, when you hear l'autant de mot belle femme, what comes to mind when you hear that?
Belle femme to me means strong, positive, you could conquer the world, and keep pushing forward and never give up. That's what belle femme is all about, being strong. Because if you're not strong, how can you conquer the world?
Right.
Oh. Do I need to sit for this?
Yeah. I couldn't even say the words because I just took a sip of mine and the taste just came up and I was about to look, y'all, you already know what's coming up. Take a sip, sis. Let me know. Look into the camera. Let the camera know. Let them know.
It's some bomb ass cremas. You got to have it.
Right.
Bomb.
Okay. So shout out to Valmas Cremas. Thank you again for providing your drinks. It's a blessing. Thank you. Over 20 flavors, sis.
I'm gonna get before I leave. Don't worry.
So please shout yourself out. Let us know where we can find you, where we can find your store, your Instagram, and all that.
All right. Well, you guys follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, or Pinterest, all at Cherish V Steam Spa. And I'm also located in Miami, Florida. So just the way you see it spelled, it's Cherish V Steam Spa for all the social networks.
Thank you, sis. Don't forget to follow us, guys. I am your host at I am Karma. That's with the C _ So that's CARMA _ And thank you again for watching. Bisous.
Bisous.